3 more hidden secrets for finding the one. My blog post about 3 hidden secrets to finding the one has been one of my most popular posts, aside from the Asian parenting ones. It's my way of tracking this information so that when my daughter enters the dating world, I have tangible advice to give and not some bullshit excuse that I'm too old to remember, which is what my mom told me. The first post was mainly about figuring yourself out and what you need, want, and deserve out of a relationship so that you don't get treated like shit. Spoiler alert, stop treating yourself like shit. So I've decided to reveal a further 3 secrets. Here are some things that I used to help me stay sane during that intense roller coaster dating phase of my life. 1. Don't abuse technology and don't let it abuse you. We've all heard this about online dating. You know, how it's basically converted humans into swipe robots. 2 people go on a first date, they have a good connection, they enjoy each other's company, they share some laughs, and are somewhat attracted to each other. However, the moment the date ends, they march back into the swipe factory. Right, left, right, left, right. The good connection they just experienced pales in comparison to the enticing and easily accessible possibility of finding the perfect connection. Why settle for good when you can potentially have amazeballs? Or how about this? 2 people start chatting. They chat and chat and chat some more till the cows come home. Then what? I remember this one guy would text me every day after work, asking me how my day went and telling me what he did as though we were companions. After a week or so, I flat out asked him to meet up. He got skittish, and so I moved on. We never met, and I stopped returning his daily texts. I ain't got time for that bullshit, Jeff. Why do I keep using that name for a guy I don't particularly like? Maybe it's because he broke up Zach and Kelly, and then he goes and kisses some other girl? Holy crap, I digress. No more Saved by the Bell references. Anyway, we already know people are addicted to their phones, and social media has us wrapped around its massive thumb. Like. The perception of people's lives has become this idealized fantasy world where everything is perfect and Instagram worthy. I mean, if we keep going down that road, with enhanced virtual reality and the increasingly realistic devices to physically pleasure oneself without another human being, isn't it possible for people to fulfill all their needs, wants, and desires without ever leaving the house? Okay, so first of all, if you actually believe in that future and are wanting that to happen, then you should just stop reading and go feed your catfish, because that's what you're going to get. An old fat guy, a simulation pretending to be your true love. However, if you are committed to finding the one, you need to believe that you have the power and control over your ability to make real, authentic human connections. Don't blame technology. It's merely a tool. Don't let it take over. Stop continuing that text drama. Ask to meet up. Have a verbal and physical interaction with another person. Share a non-digital moment. Give that good connection a chance. If you feel good about this person, meet him or her again. Still good? Meet them again. I married a good connection. We didn't blow each other's minds on the first date, but by the time we had our 3rd date, we had kissed, and the connection had become great. 2. Stop using "I'm too old and stuck in my ways" as a crutch. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm never going to change, so I'll just accept the fact that I'm going to be forever alone. Yes, I enjoy using outdated memes. I'm a snowflake, and no one will ever understand me except my cat, me. I like my way of doing things, and I don't want to make time or room for someone else. Oh, but they look so happy. Okay, I call bullshit. If you really believed that, then why are you even reading this post? Obviously, you want to find the one. It's in the freaking title of the post. And if you honestly believe those statements above, then you should just go be alone. Stop reading and go feed your cat. I left an 8-year-long relationship when I first entered the online dating world. I had absolutely no dating experience. I had to figure out what the hell dating was in my late 20s and all the different social etiquettes involved with texting, dating no-nos, where to meet, how to dress, etc. However, I managed to meet my husband, marry him 2 years later, and have our daughter. How? I viewed dating as a learning experience whenever I felt like shit. I am a firm believer that no matter how old we get, we should always be learning about ourselves. The relationship we have with ourselves consists of self-discovery, self-reflection, self-improvement. You discover something new about yourself, reflect on who you were in the past, and apply the learnings to improve yourself in the future. One of the ways this relationship grows is by developing and ending connections with other people, romantic or not. And dating for the purpose of finding a life partner can make that relationship you have with yourself incredibly vulnerable. I mean, I constantly got so disappointed. They didn't respond back. What the fuck? I constantly questioned myself. Who am I? Why did I say or do that? What's wrong with me? I constantly felt I wasn't worthy of completely committing to someone else. Oh man, all the good ones are taken. Should I go back to my ex? However, with vulnerability comes courage. When the date didn't work out, I used it to learn more about myself. I licked my wounds and got back out there to learn. It's not rejection or failure, but rather, let's learn from this. And age isn't an issue. You are the issue for using that as an excuse. 3. Learn from the 4 outcomes. When you go on a date, it can only play out in the following ways. 1. You like them, but they don't like you. Do they never seem to like you, but you like them? Do you really like them? Why do you like them so much? Do all these people provide what you need, want, and deserve out of a relationship? 2nd outcome. They like you, but you don't like them. Are they always texting you back, but you're turned off? Are you picking the wrong people to date? Why don't you like them? What's the common theme of their characters that makes them so unlikable? 3rd outcome. You just both don't like each other. Is it this unspoken feeling where you both are apathetic about whether you text each other back? What made you so incompatible? Would you even consider being friends with this person? 4th outcome. You both like each other. Do you like them and they're responding mutually to you? Then keep dating and keep meeting up. See where it takes you. Think about the last 4 people that you dated. Which categories did they fit in? Which outcome do you always seem to get? When I was dating, I experienced all 4 of these. And obviously the first outcome is the worst feeling in the world. I mean, talk about hurt egos. I remember this one guy on our first date. He brought a friend along without letting me know. And then he kept trying to get me to drink, even though I told him I don't like to drink. I mean, those are some serious red flags, but for some reason, I still liked him. After our 2nd date, he stopped responding to my texts, and I was devastated. But recovering from my hurt feelings, I realized there's an obvious reason why these guys didn't like me back, and it came down to what I wanted, needed, and deserved from a relationship. I needed a guy who was confident in being who he was, obviously without a sidekick, and someone who was considerate of me. He was neither, and I only liked him because I wasn't being true to myself. So readers, what's one thing you learned about yourself while dating?